Hey senior seminar students, welcome to week 5. Hope you're doing well and are healthy. Man, just stuff every day gets incredibly more bizarre and different and challenging. But I hope you're well. I hope members of your family are doing okay. I know how you hate being distant socially. I hate it too. Just kind of sticking in the house or close by it and trying not to go stir crazy. But anyway, here we are, week 5. Let me tell you the first important thing you're going to be doing this week. In the syllabus, I've asked you to submit a draft of your paper. And in the draft, what I'm really looking for, by now, you should have a focus or a theme. You don't necessarily have to have a title, but it's like I'm going to write about these disciplines. And you're going to provide me with an outline so I kind of have an idea of where you're going. This paper, your undergraduate IDST thesis, is read by me, it's read by the department chair, and then there'll be a readers panel in through all IDS, so it'll be 2 IDS faculty members and we get a third person out. Now, I'm the one that determines what the grade is going to be. You don't have to worry about that, but the important thing is that a number of sets of eyes are going to be on this paper. And I don't want to overestimate the importance of it, but from my perspective, this may very well be the most important paper that you write during your undergraduate time at Upstate. And I really expect you to put a lot of effort into it. So for the draft, I kind of want an idea of what are the disciplines you're bringing, what's the theme, what are the disciplines you're going to bring together, and what do you think the focus is going to be. An example might be if I'm an IDS student, I'm studying sociology, psychology, and child advocacy. Maybe I'm really interested in the effects of domestic violence on adolescent behavior. Or if I'm studying business and entrepreneurship and, say, history, maybe I'm interested in the historic progression of entrepreneurship in the last half of the 21st century, or maybe I'm interested in social entrepreneurship, or maybe I'm studying education and physical education and coaching. So maybe I'm interested in a paper on coaching strategies to rehab athletes back into competition level fitness after injury rehab. So those are kind of the ideas of the themes for the paper, and then you ought to have by now, you should have, by Friday, you should have a really good idea of the research articles you're going to be relying on to write your paper. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. And also looking at the syllabus, this week the focus is going to be on medicine and the impact of music. We live in interesting times. It'd be interesting to know what effect does music have therapeutically on people who are trying to recover from influenza or this COVID virus or whatever the case might be. But I want you to read an article on the impact of music on the metabolism, the impact of music on pediatric oncology patients. That's kind of a painful one to read because pediatric oncology means children with cancer, but very interesting paper about how music is used by young cancer patients to attempt to decrease or mitigate pain and discomfort in their treatment protocol. Lastly, but certainly not least, is the impact of live music on pediatric patients and their caregivers. It's interesting, you probably have heard of Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization that provides opportunities for terminally ill children primarily and their family members to have a lifelong wish, right? And you often hear about kids going, oh, I'm going to go to Disneyland, or I want to go to a NASCAR race, or I want to go see a hockey game, or some sports thing. Well, there's a large number of, sounds weird, but there's a large number of people requesting through Make-A-Wish to go to live music, like Lollapalooza, or a big music festival, Burning Man, Coachella, iHeart Music Festival in Vegas. So an interesting article. So when you read these articles, I want you to journal them like you've been doing. Keep up with the journals. You guys are doing a great job. Yes, I know it gets tiring. It's called response fatigue. Every time you get asked to respond multiple times to the same kind of prompt, like journal what you're feeling about it, it can get tiring and burdensome. And try not to let that happen, because it's important. I'm getting a lot out of reading this. So, if you got any questions this week, you need help, please let me know. By now, I think I probably mentioned this last week. You know, you probably heard about commencement being canceled. I hate that for you. I know how hard a lot of you, every one of you has worked, and what a disappointment this must be to you personally and your family members. But I don't know what to tell you. We live in a different time. So hang in there, and if you need any help, you know, give me a call, text me, email me, whatever. I'm here to help you. All right. So have a great week. See ya.